probably the biggest challenge was wrangling faculty and getting a clear understanding of what the new standards meant. Understanding all of the various components, seeing what examples of evidence might be to support that, and then figuring out, all right, if this is a piece of evidence that works for this institution, how can we apply it to ours? Because in some cases, what other schools were doing made a lot of sense to them, but it just didn't fit given our resources, our size, our number of completers, our number of faculty members, and that was a real challenge. But I think that during the site visit itself, we really did see a large number of people. We had over 100 individuals involved in our visit, from completers and administrators and candidates in the program, faculty, supervisors, everyone. And that was really nice to see the support that they had, because they believe in our institution. They believe in Mount Union and want to see us succeed. Right. So that was really nice.
And also collaboration with other institutions. I know that before our visit, we went to other institutions that were like size of our institution and just talked to them about sharing maybe lesson plan ideas, how do they do certain things, how can we improve ours, and then sharing what we're doing. So I think that's another key thing with accreditation too, is being willing, that collaboration, and just being willing to share and to take, advice from others. So I think that's a critical piece too.
Our state has employer surveys that are administered to all Ohio institutions. And when they first came out, we had very limited data. Superintendents and principals were a bit reluctant. They didn't even know that they were getting the email. They weren't paying attention to the survey, and the response rate was very low. Well, as a result of the partnerships that we've crafted and have formed, we now tell them, you're expecting, please get this survey, please take it on behalf of the completers who have been hired in your buildings, and that has helped our response rate immensely. And I think it's those close connections, because they're feeling so many benefits, our candidates are feeling them, our faculty. It's a win situation for all of us, which has been really, really powerful.
Right. And as we're saying, this is the product really of CAEP. Even though we were NCAEP prior to this, these type of partnerships did not happen until CAEP. I was in a session yesterday and they talked about when you go into a district and you want to set something like this up, you always have to think, what can we do for you? What can you do for us? And in our case, it was that our candidates are helping, the K-12 students, they're tutoring, they're providing so much assistance to those teachers, and in turn, we're getting the student achievement data. And so it's really a win-win, and, so many valuable things are coming out of this, and it's all because of our CAEP accreditation and wanting to make sure that, we do our best for the K-12 schools, and they're helping us in return.